you know, and another thing is they don't teach creativity in school. That bothers me a lot.
Let's talk about that for sure.
It hurts creativity in a way.
100%. I mean, as an educator, I get students all the time that are like, I'm not creative. And so I start thinking about my experiences, like, you know, hey, Sergio, pay attention, you know, when I'd be doodling, but understand that doodling is what kind of keeps me paying attention. You know, it may look like but look, I'm literally paying attention. It's what I need. It's what I need. There's a lot of different layers to me. Like I need extra stimulus, and you just standing there barking or, you know, yelling or talking about things that I need something else to help me understand or just listen, you know? And so the arts has been, you know, a lot of art funding's been cut.
It's
you know,
super getting cut.
And so the fact that teachers will be like, hey, pay attention, you know. And so by the time we get to college and we're like, knowing that like, hey, the arts is another means to kind of heal us. You know, like we all need it. Like, okay, try driving around with no music on.
Yeah.
You know, try, that would be a sucky drive, you know, especially if you're in traffic. Like, you need that. Our souls need to kind of feel, we need that. And so let's not forget the importance of the arts. And so, in fact, I sit on the Alameda County Arts Commission.
Oh, really?
And I'm both on their executive board. And so I'm very well involved in this art community. And so
that's good.
You know, and just being advocates for it.
It's something that I feel like you know how like you take English every year in high school or whatever. I feel like there needs to be creativity class every year that you just take, you know, and maybe that's in the form of, okay, we're going to do a painting class now, then we're going to do this, then we're going to do creative writing, we're going to do something, but something that's, you know, dancing or whatever, like something that's engaging your brain in a creative way, I think is so important to learning. And I think I'm just lucky because my mom is an artist, so it was like, I didn't get that at school, but I go home and she's, you know,
it's there.
It'd be like, do this, you know, but it's so weird. It's so wild to me when someone says like, I don't know how to be creative. And I just go well, why don't you just like, I don't know, just imagine and then just fucking do it. I don't know. Cause whenever, I don't know. So it's kind of second nature to me in a way, cause my mom would, you know, she would say, okay, here.
And hip hop too. I mean, the fact that, you know, we break like, you're forced to create, you know, like, Zulu Grims, he, you know, he was like, what's the number one rule in hip hop? You don't bite, you know? So like you're forced to just continuously be creative. You know? And so,
and it's encouraged.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's encouraged to do something different than what everyone else has done.
And so, you know, that like really kicks in. Like sometimes I'll see art and I'll be like, man, that's weak. You know, like it's just because we're so, our taste is so refined because we unpack, we dismantle and then we rebuild. You know, like our own styles and like, and that's it. And that's like literally any artist, you know, you're only as good as your last piece. You're only as good as your last round, you know, your last set of, you know, windmills, like, you know, and so understanding that like, we just need it. And it's unfortunate when I get students like that. You know, I mean, I feel for them like, all right, cool. Let's kickstart that back up.
Yeah. It's 'cause like, I almost look at it, like if you look at a little kid, like a toddler or whatever, I feel like they're the most creative. Because it's like, they're not thinking about anything and they just do whatever they want. And I'm like, somewhere along that kid's life, something stopped them. Something said, stop doing this shit. You know, stop, you know, using your imagination and like creating out of that imagination. And do, I don't know, fucking math problem or something. You know, read freaking Tom Sawyer or whatever. And they go like, all right, I don't know how to be creative anymore. And I don't know. It feels like it should be the easiest thing in the world, but for so many people, it's not. I mean, as an adult, it does become harder, I think. And I don't know why exactly. And it might just be like societal pressures maybe, but
Yeah.
it's just, yeah. And I think maybe our school system isn't quite set up for that to really, or creativity doesn't really thrive in the public school system in America.
Yeah, yeah. In terms of institutions, like there's been a recording of schools having accessible art programs, right? Like that is and I think there's like a handful of states that have began to record how much art gets exposed to our students.
Yeah.
And like California is ranked last.
Oh, shit.
And yet, like when you think of California, you think of the arts.
Yeah, yeah.
Like you think of like Hollywood, and you think of it as like artistic, right?
I didn't know that. That's interesting.
Yeah, and so
ranked last.
Yeah. And like I said, there's only a handful of states, so in theory, it could be someone like in the middle. But in terms of like these 15 states that are measuring this, California ranked last as like its education. Like, you kidding me that California is ranked like 48 or something out of so it's a light bulb, but that is where we have to advocate. Like, I will 100% advocate for my daughter's education. I definitely want, to your point, I don't want a teacher to be here and be like, hey, stop being creative. Like that. If anything, that's in terms of like where we are and just humanity, we need to be the most creative right now, for the solutions or for the problems that are like at our doorstep.
Yeah.
Like
we are on like a I think in these next 10 years is like a very big transition period as technologically. And so, we got to be really creative with how we like approach it. And I think, and so, creativity really is going to be the solution to it.
Everyone should get involved with hip hop. That's just
hip hop is the savior.
Yeah.
Hip hop will save us.
Yeah, it's gonna save the planet.
It's gonna save us against the robots that are trying to. It's gonna save us against Skynet.
Yeah. But yeah, hey, if you're on the cusp of like thinking about learning these street dances, and I'm here to be like, no, you should. Mm-hmm. You want to get more creative in life and just feel more enriched. Like, you need to start doing these dances.
Yeah.
Or not even just the dances or the social movements, whatever it is, get involved,
Yeah.
Get your kids in hip hop.